we've been waiting for the losing side in some of these redistricting battles to go to the courts and see what the courts say. And I've been saying this is a sleeper issue. You shouldn't assume that these things are done until the third so-called alleged co-equal branch weighs in. So today, the Trump Justice Department, this is a headline from the Associated Press, sues to block California U.S. House map in clash that could tip control of Congress. They're going to court to say the redistricting was done improperly and that the old district should be back, which would take 5 plus 5 away. The California +5 is a lot safer to mean +5 than the Texas +5, which is dependent on Republicans getting Hispanic vote in one or two of the districts. So this is a big deal. Kristen, never predict judges, juries, or justices, but do you have a sense of this? Do they have a good case? Is this got a chance to overturn what was millions of dollars spent on this ballot measure, and then just poof, it could just go disappear?
I mean, I am not a total expert on the legalese of this, but I think it's tough. I mean, it was a pretty overwhelming vote. I don't. I mean, in this case, you kind of take every shot, so it's right to go and try
Yeah.
to sue, and maybe you get a judge that sees the light. But I would not stop working trying to, get other states to match it. I wouldn't put all my hopes on this,
Yep,
court.
yep. Ashley, California, and obviously again, don't predict the courts, but is this do you know what the history is of redistricting efforts passed by citizen and it ballot measure being overturned?
Yeah, no, I don't know the history of it, but I mean, my understanding in talking to experts on redistricting, the outlier here is what the Supreme Court will do on VRA. I mean, that could really
Yeah,
take all of these efforts and really transform
yeah,
how we approach this issue. But, can I just say one thing happened last week, and that was the official announcement of the retirement of my former boss, Speaker Pelosi. And I
yeah,
will say what's so brilliant about her is she's always 5 steps ahead. She brought, Eric Holder and Barack Obama to the table to focus on redistricting more than almost 10 years ago, anticipating that we would arrive at this point. And she was behind the big push behind Prop 50. But I think that, the caution within our party is that I don't see a situation where we can redistrict enough of our states to make up for what they could do in Florida, make up for what they could do, what they've already done in
yeah,
Texas and some of these other states. And it's also clear, too, if you look at places like Indiana and others, that Republicans are getting pushback from their own party, within their own party, about this
yeah,
entire redistricting effort. So I'm not sure where this whole thing ends, but there's so many outliers and so
yeah.
many factors to consider that it's hard to even say.
Yeah, and we don't know if the Supreme Court will rule in time to make the Voting Rights
Right,
Act
exactly,
germane,
right.
and if they do, we don't know how they'll rule, but that
Totally.
would obviously be a large number of seats. Cozy Earth products, they're having a crazy sale now, 40% off Cozy Earth, the bubble cuddle blanket, the sheets, the towels. I've had my towels now for over a week, and they're a revelation and a revolution, both. And of course, the bubble cuddle blanket, luxury combination of comfort and style. Right now, you can get 40% off everything on the site. Black Friday, come early. This won't last, so go to cozyearth.com. Use the promo code two-way for 40% off. Wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth. And always have to plug the pants because every time I put the pants on, I'm reminded they're really the only pair of pants I'd like to wear. So please do yourself a favor. Go to cozyearth.com. Promo code two-way for an extraordinary 40% off. The sale will not last forever. Cozyearth.com, promo code two-way. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America. And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and two-way tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.